The Volquest 2-minute drill is brought to you by Craven Wings.
I'll put this on Twitter. It was whether you wanted the headline to be the blowout or beatdown on the Bayou, a bludgeoning in Baton Rouge. Either way, it was Tennessee early. It was Tennessee often. I thought Josh Heupel's most complete game in all three phases. General Neyland would be extremely proud. Tennessee winning in all three, including special teams on this Saturday. 40-13 winners over LSU. Eric Kane, Tennessee took care of business, looked like the top 10 team they are.
No, it really did, and here in the moment you often kind of lose track of it. This is Tennessee's third win over a top 25 team this year, second on the road. And the way, as you pointed out, a complete game for Tennessee. Special teams set the tone early in this football game, was given a gift on play number one with that muff kickoff. Offense charges in, takes an early touchdown, a 59-yard punt return from D. Williams, who makes his Tennessee debut. Tennessee gets points out of that. The special team set the tone. The offense cashed in, and I thought defensively played some players in the back end, but really got after the quarterback today.
They really did. When you look at, Byron Young, Roman Harrison, Josh Josephs, all three getting home for a sack today, looked really, really good defensively. Offensively, Hendon Hooker made plays through the air. Jalen Hyatt with a couple of touchdowns. Brew McCoy goes over 140 yards receiving. And then Jabari Small goes for over 100 yards on the ground. They don't even count Hendon Hooker going for about 60 on the ground himself.
Yeah, that's good too. I mean, it's always great to have Hendon Hooker it's such a big part of this offense. But when you have a guy on the ground like today in Jabari Small, scoring 2 touchdowns, getting over 100 yards, could have had more if the turf monster didn't jump up and get him in the ankle there. That's so good for this offense. And Heupel kind of reiterated that after the game. Jalen Hyatt looked fantastic. He continues to break out. This offense just looks good, and mind you, this was out your starting left tackle and Gerald Mincey, who did not make the trip and did not play in this football game. A couple different players, Dane Davis, Jeremiah Crawford, a nice job filling in there.
Yeah, they stepped up. Hendon Hooker did not get hit a whole lot. He did take that one big shot, but that actually came from the right side, not the left, there in the second quarter. I know this. I think it's time everybody starts treating Tennessee like a top 10 team. I don't know if any of us even we're treating them like the top 10 team that they are. They are playing really good football. Again, picking each other up when guys aren't there, whether it be Cedric Tillman or Gerald Mincey or whoever. Complimentary football across the board. This is a Tennessee football program that in 18 short months has went from left for dead to a top 10 matchup with top-ranked Alabama coming to town next week.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it's kind of weird whenever all that was going down, if you just said, hey, in less than 2 years, Tennessee's going to be playing top 10 games and, 7 versus 1 or 8 versus whatever the case may be, I'd say you're crazy. Tennessee winning 3, games against top 25 teams, 2 on the road in the span of a month. I'd say you're crazy. That's where you are right now. And so kind of just take it all in. It was a fun day out here. This is a good football team, and Tennessee's going to play a good football team next week.
I asked several of the players, I asked Coach Heupel, what was more fun, watching your own fans at Neyland singing Rocky Top with Neyland full with 10 minutes after the game against Florida, or watching this place with no fans, 10 minutes left in the game against LSU. Everybody took the politically correct answer, as they should.
It feels good on days like this.
It feels good on the road. The atmosphere of the lower bowl, and then the upper deck. I knew there was a lot of Tennessee orange here pre-game, down in New Orleans last night, in Baton Rouge yesterday. But where it really hit home for me was I was in the pregame meal and for the media, and my back was turned. Rocky Top started up, and it felt like you were in Neyland. It was that loud, the amount of Tennessee fans that were singing, and I was like, whoa. And then there at the end, it wasn't just the orange down here in the lower bowl. That was hugely impressive as they draped over the yellow walls, but it was all the orange in the upper deck. And those fans need to come down next time. Don't stay up there. Come on down and enjoy the moment amongst the fans, because you could have easily got down here. All those LSU fans were gone. But what a moment. Tennessee gets a huge win. He's Eric Kane. I'm Austin Price. Craven Wings 2-minute drill, 40-13 blowout on the Bayou after a little bit of breakfast as well.
When you're craving wings, it's got to be Craven Wings. Online at cravenwings.com.